first just like to start off by showing how our salary cap would reintroduce competition. Introducing a salary cap system to the MLB would finally bring parity to the league, having more fans come out to the ballpark while we make the game stronger, which allows for more cash for all owners in the long run. If the salary cap system could potentially divert the chance of strikes in the coming years, it means more cash for players as well. It is all too well known that fans are frustrated with the spiraling costs of attending a ball game. $8 for like a beer and a hot dog, it's pretty ridiculous. Maybe even more. The average citizen cannot pay $20 for a beer. $20 for a beer or a hot dog. The salary cap system could bring that cost down, giving more fans a chance to enter the gates of a major league ballpark. Baseball was once meant for all people, regardless of class and social standing. A salary cap system could be a major force in breaking down those barriers. One can suppose that a salary cap makes the league more competitive, and then there would be a greater variety of teams winning the league's championship. This happens because you have the Yankees spending $200 million on their contracts to fill their rosters, and then you have teams like the Royals spending $30 million. Who's going to get the better players? The Yankees are. Alex Rodriguez gets $32 million a year to play baseball. It's ridiculous. The first of the big four sports to adopt a salary cap was the NBA in 1984. From 1984 to the 2005, the NBA and NFL had 22 championships, and the NHL had 21, and that was because of strikeouts and lockouts, strikes and lockouts. The results are quite interesting. Major League Baseball was actually only had 15 different winners. 71% of the World Series during this time were won by my opponent talked about the luxury tax, and I would just like to state why the luxury tax doesn't work. The luxury tax is an ineffective solution because it does nothing to restore baseball's competition. Over a 14-year period, the New York Yankees have paid a total of just over $200 million in their luxury tax. So that's 14 years they paid $200 million. And in 2011, their opening day payroll was $200 million. The luxury tax does not, and it doesn't tax enough on the teams with the top payrolls. Out of their total payroll of $161 million, the Boston Red Sox paid a minuscule $1.5 million in luxury tax. This sum of money will not solve any disparity issues because it still leaves the Red Sox with $160 million to spend. And there's no incentive to avoid the luxury tax. The New York Yankees have paid the luxury tax since 1997. The first year the tax was put into effect. In 2005, the Yankees paid the tax for the 9th time, and it came at a very pricey expense of $35 million. The Yankees have paid, like I said, the Yankees paid over $200 million already, and it's. I mean, when you're spending, there was one year where the Yankees spent $18 million in luxury tax when their total payroll was $200 million. That still leaves them so much more money than a team like the Royals or the Rays or the Marlins, and they still have so much more money to spend, like almost triple what those other teams have to spend. I have some myths about how the salary cap doesn't restore competition. One myth is that teams that market well and play well get more fans, rewarding them with income because they are better in the business aspect than other teams. These teams should be rewarded with being able to spend excess money on expensive players to improve their team. This is not right. I mean, although this might prove successful for rich teams, it leaves other teams directly behind. Once the team starts to lose, fans get uninterested in the team and they stop showing up, stop buying their jerseys, stop buying their hats, stop buying any apparel. As this continues, the team cannot afford to spend money on high-value players, and it leaves them as one of the worst teams in the league. During a September day game last year when the Marlins were completely out of the playoffs, just 600 fans showed up this year on the Marlins. into the luxury or salary cap.